Hi, this is Cary with Wicked Stocks, bringing you another video analysis. This one on Bitcoin. I did a Bitcoin video in January. This is my second Bitcoin video. And in fact, just an FYI, we are now offering a new menu section on Wicked Stocks on the website, the crypto analysis, the cryptocurrency analysis. We'll be doing at least one crypto analysis video a week. I think it'll probably turn into more like 2 or 3 as time goes on. It is mostly free, mostly goes to the basic membership, but there will be times, especially if one is very popular and hot at the moment, where it'll be a premium paid requirement. In other words, we have the free section, and we also have the premium section. Premium is $24.95 a month. I just wanted to put that out there, that there will be times where you'll see a cryptocurrency analysis is ready for viewing, and if you're not able to see it, it's because you'll see that red banner across the front of the video image that says premium, and you'll require a login, username, and password to access it. If you're a paid member, you're going to get every single cryptocurrency analysis video that we put out. So it'll be part of the premium membership, if you want to see each and every crypto analysis. Anyway, let's talk Bitcoin. This video, by the way, was put out Monday, June 14th, 2021. And you can see this is the most recent chart as of Monday morning. And I can see on this chart, and it's pretty straightforward, that we have a very basic head and shoulders formation developing. We've got the left shoulder, we've got the head, obviously the April high, and the right shoulder. And these numbers, the neckline, of course, that is the low on the left shoulder, is 28,725. That's kind of our intermediate support. But with regard to head and shoulders formations, if you know about them, you probably do, that they are typically a bearish development. So long as you hold below that right shoulder, it is assumed that over time you will inevitably violate that neckline. And classically, what is the target is the distance from the neckline to the head back down. And I can tell you right now that that's not going to happen, because that would take us into negative 20,000 or so territory. So, but what could happen if we violate the neckline and close below 28,725 in the coming weeks, then I'm expecting the 15,000 handle, that former channel top that we violated last October, November. And I think that was the really sort of indicated the beginning of this vertical move. That former channel top is at 15,247 this week, rises at 15,305 4 weeks later. As per usual, you can subtract those numbers out, divide by 4, and you can ascertain the location of that channel support all the way through really the rest of the year. And once again, it becomes, I'm going to say, anywhere from a 2 to 3 week target to possibly a 2-month target, depending on volatility. Once we settle below 28,725, that 15,000 handle becomes, a 2 to 3 week to 1 to 2 month target. And it can, 15,247, 15,305, absorb selling through the rest of the year. And from there, the market can stabilize and actually turn higher as we move into later year and early next. But that hasn't happened yet. There's no indication yet unless we settle below 28,725. And in fact, right now, we are much closer to the shoulder, which I'm designating as 41,947. As of the last trade, 40,870 Monday morning. So we're not far from testing that shoulder at 41,947, the left shoulder, right shoulder combination. And in fact, I'm opting more for a simple channel structure. If you take a look at the red circle, I'm going to zoom in a bit and show you that there is a pretty classic horizontal channel structure, actually rising ever so slightly this week at 41,215. 4 weeks from now, 41,792. You can subtract those out, divide by 4, and you'll have the exact location of that channel structure each and every week in between. And FYI, even a daily settlement above this structure. And I would recommend by a 1% margin. So the 1% margin is going to be around, what is it going to be, around 412 beyond 41,215. So that would be 41,627 if I did the math properly in my head. I don't have it noted here visually for you, but I think it's worth, it's not much really, 1% beyond 41,215, even on a daily basis, closing above that structure would set off follow through buying. Not only is it a violation of that shoulder at 41,947, but more importantly, in my opinion, it's a violation of this channel structure. At 41,215, we close above it. This market is set then to rally at least over the next, I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks, back into the low 50s. 51,806 is a 5/8 Fibonacci pullback from that April high against this most recent May low, and also the low of the high. Now, what I like about the low of that high is the fact that not only is it a spike high, but it's almost a key reversal high at that time. We closed negative on the week. We almost closed below the preceding week's low, the week that we put that high out that's labeled A. And so it's a significant low of a high, and it's at 52,830. So it's about 1,000 points wide. It's just called the low 50s. It becomes a 2 to 3 week objective if we settle above 41,215. That low 50s able to contain monthly buying pressures at the time, possibly on a longer term basis, although I think monthly is quite possible, quite likely. And I'll say also that if we closed above 52,830, we're likely to push onward to new highs within a matter of weeks. And I would expect this channel top in this low 70s right now, as if we get above 52,830, if we close above it, I'm going to say 3 to 5 weeks would be realistic into the low 70,000 area. By that point in time, if we close above 52,830 over the next few weeks, I'll put out another Bitcoin video to apprise you of the exact location of that rising channel top, which I think is one that just might contain buying through the rest of the year. But there's no objective there right now in the low 70s. I want to make that clear. If we do close above 41,215, you can consider that a possibility as we move into the third quarter. No clear indication of the low 70,000 area unless we close above 52,830. But one way to play this, if you're not long Bitcoin and you're chomping at the bit, so to speak, to go long, that would be a settlement above 41,215. And you could ride that rally into the low 50s. You could take some profits in that 51,000, 52,000 area, but keep some in your hip pocket for the possibility of outright bullish continuation into the lower 70,000 area as we continue into the later third quarter. But once again, no clear indication of that 72,000, 73,000 channel top unless we settle above 52,830. I think I kind of made that clear. And once again, just to underscore that if we close below the neckline at 28,725 over the next few weeks, then the Bitcoin should fall all the way south into the 15,000 handle over the following 2 to 3 weeks to 1 to 2 months, somewhere in there. So just to sort of re-clarify right now, I'm going to call this a two-sided market, a neutral consolidated market between 28,725 and 41,215. And if we close above 41,215, we have a meaningful buy signal that should play out into July trade, expecting at least the low 50s within a matter of weeks. And inversely, if we close below 28,725, then the 15,000 handle becomes a realistic 2 to 3 week, maybe 2 month target. Now, and I'll finish with this. Your head and shoulders formation is typically a bearish development, but the way I treat them is I wait for the market to tip its hand. I don't necessarily assume that we're going to settle below that neckline because it doesn't always happen. I'd call it a 50-50 proposition. And so you're sort of waiting. You could play both sides. I know I'm getting deep in the weeds here. You could play both sides by selling the lower 40,000s in anticipation of the upper 20,000s. But really, if you want the follow through, the momentum to the downside or to the upside, it would be waiting for that settlement above 41,215 or the settlement below 28,725. Until then, we're kind of in a two-sided framework that could play out all the way through July trade. And I think that's all that needs to be said for this particular Bitcoin video recorded Monday, June 14th, 2021.